the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Taurus, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. So this reading is going to be a little bit different than the previous ones. We're going to be taking a look at January and February forecast. So let's begin. I've already shuffled the cards on your energy. And for those of you new to the channel, welcome. How this works is we simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. So again, this is taking into consideration January and February energy. It is going to play out a little bit differently for everyone. Wow, and we have here the Magician card to start off the reading. And the Magician card is here to tell you that all the resources that you need are available to you. Previously, if you felt like, things just weren't working out, if you couldn't find the right path to walk on, you couldn't connect with the right people, there was a lack of networking, lack of resources available to you financially speaking, if there wasn't enough money to get you to where you need to be, or that one idea that you had you really, really wanted to invest in, but it just took a lot. Well, the Magician card is saying that this is the time, so January going into February is the time where you will be receiving a lot of what you are looking for. But of course, you have to open up your eyes and open up your heart and look in the right places. It's kind of like that Easter egg hunt that is going to get you to where you want to be. All right, so that is how this, the year is starting off, right? The number one, how perfect is that? Number one, going into 2020, we got the Magician card saying it's going to be a very resourceful time here for you. Let's see what else we have up ahead, Taurus. But definitely a very positive way to kind of kickstart the momentum. For those of you who are in school, don't forget that this little infinity sign on top of the Magician's head is representing wisdom and knowledge, which means that you have everything within you, that you are, one with the universe, and you have all the answers that you are searching for. And I say that because once you've done everything you can to get a good grade, after that, you just have to let it be. It's really just about calming the fear, the anxiety, and going in with a sense of knowing that you did your best and now you will perform the best of your ability, and whatever happens, happens, right? So that is what kind of the cards were saying initially. Let's see what else we have here. So the Justice card fell into place, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. So all the wrongs will now be done right. It's certain things are now receiving justice, you can say. This could have been something that happened in the past year. It could have been something that happened a few years ago, in fact. But now everything, right is being done by you. Your intentions are very clear to the people around you. For example, if you were ever taken wrongly before, or if you felt like you couldn't voice your opinion, that's one thing that happens, with Taurus, it's communication is the key for your sign. Okay, it is the key for your sign. It also means that it's the challenging aspect for many of you out there. This could be, public speaking. This could be connecting with someone else at a personal level, speaking up, as to where you stand, not just about listening to what someone else has to say, but what do you want? Where do you wish to be? Or having your voice heard, being an advocate, a strong advocate for yourself. That's really what it's about. And so what 2020 is saying here to you, the first couple months here are saying that all those things, that any differences that were present before, everything is now being justified, and it's being done right by you. All right, things are coming to a completion with the Ten of Pentacles, which shows a really, really good and solid foundation here for you, saying and suggesting that when it comes to, for example, your relationships, they will be a lot more healthier than they've ever been. They are more flourishing than they ever have. And there's just a lot more substance to them, a lot more material to them. And good things are happening in the here and now for you. When it comes to your finances, it looks like things are very stable as well. You do have to pay attention to the details of things. This is the time, especially if you're signing any major documents right now, Taurus, this is the time to be looking into what the fine details are. What does it really say? Read between the lines. Look at someone else's intentions as well. It is also about reading the signs, right? When you're sitting there in front of the other person and you are discussing a business plan, for example, look at not just what they are saying, but also how they're communicating to you. What is their body language like? You know, are they making eye contact? Are they being completely honest? Do they appear trustworthy? And are they really carrying the characteristics of someone who is honest and someone who will take it all the way for you as well? You know, those are the kind of the questions to ask before signing anything. And if you do, just know that you are heading in the right direction. And I say that because the Ten of Pentacles is predicting a very, you know, it's good fortune here for you. A lot of wealth here for you. Finances looking good, solid, more solid than they have ever looked before. If you're looking to plan to invest into something as well. Anything with the legal system, things are coming to a point where it is more brighter for you, more promising, a more promising future here for you. And yeah, just things are a lot more stable than they've ever been. When it comes to relationships, it is also suggesting that there's just so much stability and trust. Trust being the key word so far in the reading here for you. And yeah, the major message is you're being... good things are happening. You know? All your wrongs are being righted, I want to say. I don't know. Sorry with my words and stuff. I'm still not feeling well. But I did want to do the reading here for you. So, my apologies. The Devil and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, don't question your next step. The Devil indicates that you might find yourself in a place where you're like, should I not? Did I say the right thing or did I not? Did I really follow my intuition or did I not? You know, just that contemplating that's happening here between, you know, the good and the bad. Don't let the devil whisper in your ear. Keep them away from all the good that is right now happening for you. All the energy being picked up, being provided to you is good. Okay, there's so much potential in it. Ace of Wands here as well, lots of fiery energy, which means that if you invest in this now, then you will be very well rewarded in the coming time as well. This is the way to go. Don't let the devil whisper anything into your ears is kind of the other message that's coming across here. You know, there's a whole bunch of people in your life perhaps, or that one person who always speaks the truth. Listen to them. You know who this person is. This other person who is trying to speak wrong to you, of course, this can be your own brain trying to interpret information. You know, everything was looking good. It was looking great. You were feeling good about it. And boom, you get that one thought, that one negative thought. And once that takes over, there's another negative. And before you know it, you're just snowballing into a place where you were never even going to go. All right? Because things were looking good, and they are good. Okay? They are good. There is great wealth, great fortune, and a good foundation to how you're starting off the year. And that's what you want to keep and maintain your focus towards, all right? Not what this is trying to say. Okay? Now with the Ace of Wands, the cards are suggesting that there's a lot that's about to start up for you. A lot of the past is going to come in initially with the Six of Cups here. Past is going to come in to get clarified, okay? If anything from the past is being brought up, it's here to seek clarity. And that clarity will give you a better foundation, especially in terms of your emotions as well. It's good for your emotional health to address whatever the matters are of the past, so you can then be free of them. So you can then let go and move on towards the future, feeling a lot more fulfilled, just like this King of Cups, right? You want to be in a good place, in a positive place.
and knowing that you did all that you could, and now is the time to move forward and take that next step, whatever that next step might be. King of Cups is also asking you to, again, communicate, communication being key. Came up a little bit earlier, that you have whatever you need to, stand up for yourself. You have the facts, you have the evidence, whatever you need to kind of put out there, you have it. And once you reach for it, you can then present your argument in a way that is very clear to the other party, whoever you're kind of in conversation with, where you're coming from. There is evidence that's backing you up. The universe is also backing you up. There might be things from the past that might, like I said, be addressed now, but it's for your greater good. The conversations that are happening, the things that are taking place, the events that are taking place. If you're having to do something that you really didn't want to do, take another look. Once you do this, maybe there's something bigger that's actually happening. So things are happening for a greater cause, which might not catch your eye right away, but they are for your own benefit, is what the cards are trying to tell us. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Libra that's standing out with a Justice card, because it does represent that zodiac sign. If it's not a Libra, it could be another air sign such as Gemini or Aquarius. If that's the case, then the topics of interest that are coming out right now are about wealth. And if that's the case, you just have to know that you have enough resources within you to be able to tackle any subject at hand at this point with this air sign. You have a lot of people with you, so there's a lot of support. When it comes to people, strong relationships are here, and you also have the wisdom and the knowledge you need to be able to tackle that conversation with them. If there is a Capricorn you're dealing with, or another earth sign such as Virgo, or it could be Taurus, could be your own energy with a Devil card, right? Because I did say this could be your mind kind of creeping in. So basically what the card is trying to say is that there is a conversation perhaps happening with an earth sign, and if that's the case, then it is important to kind of bring up whatever is the past, to make it clear with them, to make it straight, to be very, not to be defensive with your statements, but just to be open and clear. The more open you are, the more clarity there is in the conversation, the better you're going to feel at the end of the day, and the smoother things will go in the future as well. All right? So lots of clarification kind of happening in January and February, but right is being done by you. Okay? Good. That kind of brings us to an end to your reading. It was very clear and straightforward. I do want to take a look at under the deck cards here for you, so let's do that. We have the Three of Pentacles. So there is an energy that is trying to build up on something. You want to build on something. Could be something like stability that you're seeking. So now is the chance to do that. Now is the chance to reach for that too. And do it with love. There is a lot of love within you, but it's time to express that love as well. Because love above all, right? It's the most purest and the highest frequency that one can tune into. When something is done with love, then it just cannot go wrong. It can't go wrong. People will see you for who you are if you're doing it with love. They'll understand that. They'll connect with that. And so don't worry about the way you're phrasing something. It's not about the way you're phrasing it. It's about where it's coming from, your true intentions. Okay? And be clear. King of Swords, be clear. Be clear with your vision. Be clear with what you're trying to say. Be very direct. It is good. It is good to communicate. Use your voice. Use your intuition. Yes, it is a double-edged sword that the king is holding on to, which means it can go either way, but as long as it's being done with love, hope more than so, good things will come out of this. Okay, that's what the readings kind of try to say to you. Okay, let's go ahead and add some affirmations to your reading here, Taurus. If you still have questions, like a part of the reading was like, yes, but now, like, what about this and this and this? Then I would recommend getting a personal reading with me through IamPureGuidance.com. That's my personal website. You can take a look, and if you just need like a 10-minute reading, you can get that as well. Lots of options on the website for you. Okay? And especially if something is very urgent, you need the reading within 24 hours, I do offer priority readings. And again, it's sent online, so as a video recording, I don't do it live, just because of the time differences and so on. I wanted to be fair to everyone. And yeah, okay, okay. Let's focus on your affirmations for the month of January and February, Taurus, and see kind of what falls into place here for you. Okay. Awareness kind of ties in with the Magician, the Justice card, and the King of Swords. And it says here, pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So we did mention intuition, and we did mention there are resources being given to you. It's just about opening up your eyes to be able to see that and then use it, right? Whatever you need to use is there, but you have to see it to begin with to use it. That's what the card's saying. Okay, the affirmations that go with this particular card are as follows, and you can use them as you like, day or night. Totally depends on you. Today, I will open my eyes and acknowledge a deeper truth. I will pay attention to the omens that Spirit sends and receive the message. Every sign I need is here to guide and direct me. I will not be deceived. I am now excited and ready to welcome the miracles life has to offer. Beautiful. Looks like we are starting off the year with some good communication, all right? With addressing certain things that need to be addressed before moving forward. It will help bring closure as well. Off to a good start. I wish you all the very best. Remember, you have all that you need. You just need to open your mind's eye to be able to see that. All the best to you, Taurus, and until next time, take care. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.